Hey guys, welcome to the new YouTube video. I'm going to be doing an Apex Legends North America and EU tier list 2022 competitive. So this will just, be a little bit of my personal rankings. Mostly I'm knowledgeable about NA, not really EU, but I'm going to still try to make a tier list out of a list that I ended up finding. Some of these teams on this list might not be here anymore. By the time I made this video, there might be some teams that, obviously aren't here now, but either way, I'm going to be trying to make a nice little video for you guys, and hopefully I make a few more of these types of videos so you guys don't have just highlights to watch all day and you can have something different. And if you guys have an opinion on what I should make for a video, please comment it so that I can have my editing team send it to me and then we can start making some cool stuff. Guys, welcome to the Apex Legends EU and NA tier list. I'm going to get right into it here. Whenever I put teams on this list, if I put, one here and one here, this doesn't mean Alliance is better than Cloud9. And this doesn't mean Cloud9 is better than Alliance. I'm just throwing these guys on the list. I'm going to do North America first. I'm most knowledgeable about them within my head. I don't really know a ton about EU. And there's also teams on here that have disbanded. So they're going to go in D tier if they're disbanded. Because obviously they're not going to be relevant right now. And this isn't about them being relevant 2 days ago or whenever they were a team. This is about as of right now, 12th of December. We're going to rip it off with D tier. The teams that I think right now are the worst. And so Cloud9 is right in there as it stands. The first one I'm going to put in. They disbanded a few days ago. They were not doing good previously at all. They've had single point days, bad performances, just not working together anymore. Spark's gone. Don't know what it is. Org also, backing out of Apex. And even if the org wasn't backing out, I think that they would have broken up anyway. So, but I am going to put TSM on S tier. TSM right now, first in North America Pro League. TSM and Team Liquid have shared literally, they are 1 point apart in terms of how they are doing as teams. TSM's obviously rank 1 in my book, in my eyes. When it matters, TSM always clutches up, and I'm going to put them there. Team Liquid, I think right now is doing great as well. They're literally exact, almost word for word consistency. They haven't won a second game day, whereas TSM won 2, but they had a little bit better consistency on their worst games. But either way, Team Liquid, TSM, whether it's a small tournament for cash or an ALGS, they're doing great. Both teams, they're going to go in S tier. Space Station Gaming, putting them in A. Space Station on the North America Pro League, currently tied for 8th. And this isn't just based on this list. This is league standings. I'm just bringing it up so that I can remember, teams and their placements because I'm not the most up to date. SSG doing pretty good. They're going to go there. We're going to throw Optic. I'm going to throw Optic in B. Optic is doing pretty poorly in ALGS. I don't think they've found their ALGS meta yet. It's almost over, so it's a little late, but in the cash tournaments, they've been doing really, really well. They literally won one today. ALGS, they haven't done so good, but they're not out of it yet. So, there's a chance. Hopefully, they can make a little run and they can get up there in points. It's definitely not impossible, I promise. Especially going into their next ALGS day off of a kind of a big cash prize win that they had today on the 12th. And CLG, I'm going to be putting them in the C tier. I don't think CLG is nearly as down bad as Cloud9 in terms of like their team cohesion. I think Cloud9 is like a mega emotional team, and that can be like really good or really bad. I think even if Cloud9 stayed in Apex, the org, I think their team would have been done anyway. Another team that I'm going to be putting on the list here is probably going to be G2. I think G2's had a few bad days. If I recall, they are probably not going to be a B or a team. Complexity, really not up to date on them. It seems that they're actually kind of on par with SSG, and I don't really know exactly how good they're doing in the small tournaments. Let's take a look here. So in November they played 2 tournaments. Oversight, they got second, and then the Elevate Invitational, they got first. So yeah, they're actually doing pretty good in the small tournaments as well. I think that's a nice B tier. Yeah, I think that's a B tier team. Sentinels, I think, is down pretty bad. They got a new coach. Tech is their current coach. They dropped Lou as a player. They played with Tech for, a little bit here until we see them obviously with their third right now as it stands, C tier still. All right. Furia currently in 7th. I think that they're doing great. I think they're going to go in A tier. Furia is doing good. Not as consistent as TSM and Team Liquid, especially with these online tournaments right now. Esports Arena, not familiar with their team at all right now. They're actually doing good, and I'm pretty sure Naughty subbed for a single day or something. I'm going to be honest, I don't know much about ESA's roster right now. Their last 2 game days, they have not been hot. They started off decent. In the middle of the split, they were They were doing pretty consistently, and they were doing it good. They're obviously doing good. I just don't have the information on me personally. I don't know them that well, so I'm gonna put them in A tier. NRG, my old org, I'm gonna put them in the B tier. I think in these online tournaments, they are doing good. If I double check online tournaments right now, NRG, I believe, yeah, NRG doing good in these MFAM Gauntlet, Oversight, FFL, not doing too bad. NRG is a B tier team, kind of like Optic, doing good in these other little tournaments, doing in ALGS, but they have had better days than Optic. So Season, I think Season belongs in A. I think they're doing pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think they're doing pretty good. Tripods, the Nick Merckx team. Let's see, 16th. They've been playing a ton of. So this is what makes me happy, is that they've been playing a lot of tournaments in these last like 2 to 3 months. They've done good in 2 of them. Not too bad. I mean, I'm happy that they're playing a lot together, but I'm probably going to be throwing them into. I'm probably putting them in C tier. I have to respect that Optic, Complexity, and NRG are huge calibers above Tripods, but I don't want Tripods being with CLG, G2, and Sentinels. I'm going to be putting them in C. Dark Zero. I think Dark Zero is not doing too shabby. Jen Burton, Zero, and Sharky on the team, if I recall. So that's an A tier team. In my opinion, that's an A tier team. The guard may not be on this list. However, I'm going to use Torrent as a replacement for the guard. The guard has actually been kind of crazy in these online tournaments they've been playing. Well, so they've been playing more than literally anybody. Like, so I've pulled up a few team pages. These guys have the most recent tournaments. So these guys are grinding hard every day. They're playing all these little small, like nobody gives a shit tournaments. Some of them people do obviously give a shit, but they're playing tons of them, and they're doing really good right now in ALGS. I'm gonna be honest, I'm putting them in S tier. The Thieves right now, kind of middle of the pack, not doing so hot. You know, they haven't had bad days. They really haven't had the worst of days. They've had like really mid-tier days. In my opinion, I think they're going B. They have won big events before, and that roster is good. I think it's triple mouse and keyboard too. So that's like, you know, that's respect right there. So I'm putting them in B tier. Atlanta Premier. Interesting. Now, if I recall, which I don't. Wait, where the hell is it? Okay, so they got an org. I didn't even realize. Okay, yeah. Me being up to date, by the way. I was going to say, I'm like, I'm literally sure I almost saw them win a few days. Yeah. So yeah, Atlanta Premier doing really good. Heretics now, obviously. I think, right? Is that how you say it? Heretics? They're definitely an A tier team. They're doing really good right now. And I feel like North America is kind of like mid-heavy. So, Luminosity, another pick right here. LG, 6th place right now. Tied for, or yeah, 6th place. LG, I think, is a good bit above SSG. And I think they're a good bit above Esports Arena too. I think I'm putting ESA down one. I'm keeping it like that. I think that's better. Team FaZe, basically this is FaZe right here, I'm pretty sure. FaZe is not doing good right now. I cannot lie to you. Right now, they're a new team still, so this is just like it's fair. They're a new team right now, so we are going to be putting them in C tier. This is just based on results. I don't know all these players the best. I'm not basing this on how I think they're going to be in a month after they've practiced or for the next pro league. Like, I think will they have it together by then? Yes. Is that what I'm ranking right now though? No, I'm not ranking that right now. So this is my list as it stands. Elevate, I'm not going to put them anywhere near FaZe or Tripods. Elevate down here in D. I just think they're not doing so hot. I was going to do EU teams on this list as well, guys. I kind of decided against it actually, like midway through doing the EU people. I just don't have like the information that I don't really trust my word on some of these teams because I just don't know them that well. Like, I don't know, they don't really get a lot of online tournaments, and in my opinion, I feel bad ranking them in places where I just don't know. Like, Ascend is obviously doing really good, Vex is doing good, Kansas City Pioneers doing really good, Alliance, whatever, but like, I just don't know them that well to rank the mid tier of the list and the rest. And on this list that I have right now, it doesn't really have all those teams. TSM, Team Liquid, and the guard. Torrent is the guard. I think they're going to be NA's S tier teams. If I had an international tournament right now, I would put those 3 in to represent NA. I feel like there's some teams that need to go in D tier. Not everybody's team name is on this list. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching that Apex Legends NA teams list. You know, I'm sure someone will make a new one and maybe I'll update it, maybe for next split or something. And we'll compare where my list is to the actual standings at the end of the season. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Watch the streams on Twitch, and let me know what types of videos you guys want. If you guys want different types that are similar to this, you know, where it's not just highlights, and yeah, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.